What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, we are here to talk about Love and Marriage, DC, and the Nightcap with Carlos the King, as I like to call him, because he is the king. King Carlos, whatever you want to say, just make sure you got that Kang in it, okay? Because that is who he is and that is what he stands for. And Carla, first of all, shout out. I'm gonna have to start shouting Carlos King out every single live that I do anything of his because he has Saturdays on lock from head to toe. Saturday evenings is his. It is the Carlos King night. He has Huntsville, then he has DC, then he has Nightcap with Carlos King. And he is doing it. I am loving every single show that he is doing. Like, the man cannot do no wrong to me. He really, really can. So let's start off with Love and Marriage DC. Okay, so first of all, this show is such refreshing and different from Huntsville. I don't want to keep comparing the two because it's not even fair. Because Huntsville gives us our drama that we love to have, hate to love, but love to hate. And then we have the refreshing couples who give us, more Black excellence. We seeing what they about. We seeing what they doing. However, it is only episode 2. So we don't want to speak too soon because it looks like it is about to get a little grimy pretty soon coming up. You know what I'm saying? So last night, we had basically the biggest thing was the dinner that Monique and Chris held. But we also had some other things going on. Like, for instance, we got to see DJ. Let's start with this. DJ Quicksilver and Ashley. So first of all, we just learned that DJ Silva is booked and busy and has done this in the past and has made himself exhausted to the point where he had to be in the goddamn hospital. And now he about to do this shit once again. So for Ashley, who's trying to get her thing popping for herself, now she needs his support. So my question to you, Nicole, do you think that he will be able to have a seat and finally be able to support Ashley for once? Because it is her time to shine. Because she has let him shine since the beginning.
I'm going to say this. And I hope that he puts forth the effort. But people like us, creatives, when it comes to music, media, entertainment, it's hard for us to sit still. It's very hard for us to sit still. So it's like we're always creating, coming up with things to do. And we definitely thinking about that dollar. So we like, well, can it make $1? So hopefully he puts in the effort. And I don't think she wants him to just stop completely. So maybe if he just dial it back some, it will work out better for him. But that's going to be hard for him because it's very hard for us to sit still.
I mean, this is what he is used to doing. Mm-hmm. This is basically all he knows, This is how he makes his money. He's used to making his money. He's very well known. So people want him. It's just not that, okay, let me sit down. But he is wanted. People, referred to him. Like, no, we want DJ Silva up in this piece. So what is we going to do? What we got to do to get you here? And, it's hard to turn down that dollar because even when that dollar is nice and big and chunky, you going to go for that dollar. You automatically think about, okay, I can do this, and that, and the third. This is what I do. And especially if you used to doing it, especially your regular gigs, you don't want nobody else doing it.
Exactly. Especially if they come in there and turn up and they be like, oh, well,
yeah.
Can we keep you on?
We won't tell nobody. Yeah, exactly. So I would really hate to be that person who misses out and then I'm just replaced automatically. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that. I wouldn't even front. That's not me. But it is cute. I do. How do you feel about them? Because I like them. It seems like they really, even though he's a very busy man, he still loves her. You see, they went out on a date and, he was feeding her and they just had
I
a
was
really
about to
cute
take a shot
moment.
because I'm stuck in the date. If we say date, we got to take a shot.
Oh, let's take a shot. Okay.
Yeah, since you missed us this week. Cheers.
Cheers. We're gonna have to start coming up with a quote word of the night to
You see,
take
I got
shots.
my water right beside me, alkaline.
That's right, baby. The alkaline water is where it's at. Yes, it is. I need to give me some more. I've been on my Fiji because I have my alkaline, but you know I would go. I know it's the horrible substitute. Or I do Evian, whatever. If I ain't got my alkaline,
That's smart water.
I want that one water with the pH essentials or something like that.
I
That's
know
what
what you
I
mean.
want.
Yeah.
Monique is here. Oh, Monique, you about to be one drunk bitch tonight. You Monique, she
Hey,
said, somebody
Monique.
say they got the drink.
So
That
I
is
really
sad.
think that they're so cute. I really like their dynamic. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. I'll keep that to myself. But
Okay.
I think that they're really cute. I love their love.
Yes. Yes, they are really cute together. They complement each other very well. She seems to know her place as a wife as well as him as a husband. You know, she is submissive in a way to where she needs to be. She actually lets him lead and lets him be the man. And I think that is just a beautiful dynamic for a good, healthy marriage. And they got that. And yes. And the kids are just gorgeous. Her son and her daughter, beautiful children as well. So they got it going on. I gotta say, they got it going on. And she has great cleavage. Like even if she ain't wearing, I'm a cleavage girl. I love a good cleavage, and she be having the greatest cleavage. That gold dress she was wearing, the girls were nice, sitting nicely. I love cleavage.
She
I've
said
always
she
been all
was
about cleavage.
sitting.
Yes, honey. Let the girls be girls, okay? So what else do we see tonight? We seen Ashley and Monique having their talk about their marriages and everything. And I caught something this time that I didn't catch the first time around when I watched.
Mm-hmm.
So do the whole entire thing because we also see Monique go and try to get the job, at that radio station, right? Hey, Miss Dina, aka Christina's in the building. Hey, baby girl. So she went to go get the radio job, which we probably think that she got. But when she was talking with Ashley, she brung up the fact, or she brung up in Confessions also, she's been bringing up this nonstop since the first episode, that she doesn't want a child, she wants a husband, and she feels that, this was in the confessional. She said from the outside looking in, you see everyone looking at her as she is complaining because they think that, oh, he's a good father, he's a good husband, he's helping taking care of the kids, and that's not enough. She needs more than that. Okay, you need more than that. Okay, let's take that. But however, when it came time for her to get this job, and they told her that she's gonna have to be there at 5 in the morning and whatnot, the first thing she said was, "Okay, Chris is gonna have to take care of the kids and do whoop 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 whoop." So while you kind of complain that that's not enough, but that's exactly what she needs right now. She needs Chris to help take care of the kids now because she's got this job going on. So where he steps up in what you actually need at the moment, you still want more. And not saying it's not okay to want more, but you need him right now to take care of the kids, but you steady complaining that that's not enough. Help me.
You made a great point, and that's exactly what I meant. There was no hesitation in when she told him that. There was no hesitation from him. It was never a or what time. He said, "Okay, I got you," and I do blah 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 anyway. So
Right.
it's not out the norm. It's like I feel because a lot of times when we go through things or we have a lot of feelings, most times it stems from self, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, are you feeling um I won't say complacent, rather stagnant. Like, because us as women, sometimes we be like, I want to be doing more. I want to be doing this, but that's a personal thing.
Yeah.
Don't project it onto him, because we see that he's there ready and willing to be the husband that he needs to be. He's been that for 10 years. Like, I think she's really giving him a hard time. Now, like I said, we don't know what happens when the cameras go off. We don't know the ins and the outs of their whole relationship. I can only speak to what we see. You know what I mean? But I
Yes.
think that they're really, really cute. I hope that they stay together and they work through it. But I did learn something, and I forget what show. I was watching Marriage Boot Camp, and I think I said this to you before. Dr. Ish was talking to Lyrica and A1, and he said, when you're married, you go through different marriages. Like,
Yes.
because they had some infidelity over there. So he was like, y'all are on y'all second marriage. So just imagine which marriage they're on at 10 years, because
Mm-hmm.
they've grown and evolved into more seasoned people, I'll say. So
There you
it's just, you have to learn how to grow together. So I hope that they work out, because they're really cute together. I really, really like them.
go. Me too. Hey, thanks for joining us, Sue Cole. It's been a while since you've been around. Welcome back. Yes.
Welcome
He
back.
said he watched the kids all the time. He went on the girls' trips on the other show. Plus, they have a nanny. Wow, that is so true. So,
Yeah.
Chris has really been doing the damn thing, actually.
Yes. So I'm
So,
just
it's
like,
like, what more do you want? Maybe she's confusing the fact of she wants more out of him in their marriage, and maybe it is more of her because
mm-hmm.
she's steady trying to venture and do more things, possibly. Because
Yeah.
all she keeps saying is, me and Chris are struggling. Chris seems fine. She seems to be the one struggling more than him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Chris
Yeah.
seems fine.
He's
So,
made a great life for them. And it's like, at that age, because I'm not going to say like they're old or anything like that, but he's older than me. And I know at my age, I mean, I'm still on my grind, but I want to transition into, I'm setting myself up to be comfortable to
mm,
my chill stage. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like the hamster wheel your entire life. You know what I'm saying? So he at the age where he want to kick back and chill with his kids. What's wrong with that? If
hey,
them
that's
bills
wrong.
paid, them lights on, and that fridge is full, I don't understand.
I mean, people just want more, and I feel like it. Maybe she needs to put in a bigger effort. It's one of those things that's okay. What can I do to help? Instead of just putting it all on him, what could she do? Because a lot of the time the women don't look, or even if the man, if he's the one feeling that way, that person doesn't look inside themselves. They automatically think it's their spouse and not themselves. So you really got to take a good look at yourself also, because you are the better half. He is your better half. You are his better half. So you got to have that combination in your 50-50 of knowing who has to do what in order to progress in the marriage. Because maybe she's still stuck on her first marriage and they in their second marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, that part. And it's like, you going on all these lunch dates with the girls. Have a lunch date with your man. Be in the house, cook him something, put on something sexy, and sit down and talk to your man. Like, and not talk at him, talk to him, with him, and kind of just like, when I feel when you are in situations like that, you should start off with what's going on with you.
There you
Don't
go.
sit down and start what you see is going on with the other person. Because
Right.
yes, he's always been supportive. Like,
You
and
have.
you can just see the love, like the love for her exudes out of him. Like when he was doing his confessional, he was like, "I'm in love with that girl." Like,
And
I
you
don't
just don't
know.
realize that's what a lot of women still yearning for in a marriage. You got it
Yes,
before. It's like
yes.
it comes to a point. Could you ever be happy? Could you ever be satisfied? Because once he does what she wants him to do now, will she kick it up a notch? You know what I'm saying? Because
Hello.
she also made the point of, she said it's been 10 years since he has done anything. Well, they've been married for 10 years. So you're saying as soon as you marry him, you felt a different type of way and you want it more automatically. And, sometimes it takes time, it takes steps. That's why you have to grow together. I don't know if she's just grown further and faster, but Chris is more chill, like relax. He ain't going nowhere. He doing what he
You
has to
gotta be with
do.
her.
Like,
We love
like
you, Monique. We love you.
time. It's gonna be okay. But Monique is a great woman, and
Beautiful.
she's a great, beautiful woman, and she's a great wife still. But just give him time. A lot of men don't want to be rushed into it, and he don't exactly know what you want either. Like, help him find his way, and y'all could grow more and better together. You just don't know. That may make a better marriage along the way. But I'm hoping since the show has gone on and everything, they had their trip to Africa. I'm hoping that it got better and it got greater. I only hope. So I hope they find their rainbow at the end of this season, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So what else went on this weekend? Okay, so this whole Kevin thing. Chris goes and meets with Kevin Winters, soon to be ex-husband, estranged husband, if you want to call him.
So it's not final?
So in the clip, in that scene, that's when he had mentioned to Chris right then and there, he had just found out that the papers he got the papers. So I guess when he was there waiting to go in, he got word that the papers came to the house or whatever. So he has yet to look and review the papers, but he knew before he went into the restaurant to meet up with Chris that he got the papers. So he got the papers, and that's when he said that she is adamant about saying, you bet not sign these papers.
You bet not. Okay.
You bet not sign these papers, okay? And it's a toss and turn because, of course, you've seen her first talking about the whole bid. That's how we met her, which was jaw-dropping to all of us. And then, Chris, who's always that type of guy who's like, okay, there's two sides to every story and there's the truth. So that's why he met up with Kevin to get his side of the story. But, however, he seemed very convincing. He cried, he shed a tear, all that stuff. But if anyone saw, I haven't watched it all, but if anyone saw Winter's live that she did, she said, oh, he's very convincing. That's how he got me.
I saw it.
So what do you think of that whole thing? Because it's her against him. Who do you want to believe? And at this point, Chris said, I don't even know at this point.
I feel that they both have parts to play in it. When you're in a situation, both parties have responsibilities to what's going on. Like, don't go through something, it doesn't work out, and then you just want to point the finger or you would never be able to grow. Like, we all want to think that we're just this perfect mate or whatever like that. But it's something you can learn out of every situation, period. When you feel like you did something wrong or not, it's just always good to take a time of reflection after a situation like that and see what you did wrong. Because, baby, I can go down a little list of things I see red flags from her side. So don't try to make it seem like it was just all him.
Right.
You was there too.
Right. And not to mention, you supposed to be a whole entire, what is she supposed to be again?
A minister something.
Something, but you didn't see these red flags. Ain't that your profession to understand and see that? But you didn't, like you said earlier, you can't practice what you preach.
Yeah, and
like
it's like, especially when you
do your job correctly.
Sorry, what did you say? I'm sorry.
I said, could she even do her job correctly? Because she can't even do it for herself.
Right. And on the spirituality side, it's like let's just be real. We all know what spirituality or religion, what that entails.
Mm.
You're supposed to pray and get answers, right?
Yes.
So something big as a marriage, wouldn't you want to consult with your whatever you choose to be your higher power and ask, something like, because it seems real shot in the darkish for both sides.
Mm-hmm. It do. Exactly. But at this point, like I said, I don't even know who to believe at this point. Because she is going, like, she basically campaigning to make sure that we all see her side of it and believe her. And she's the victim and not the villain. You know, when I seen Kevin talking to Chris, not one time did he try to paint her as the villain. You know,
And that's where the holes are going to start showing up in her story. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is that adamant about shifting the blame, you're responsible for more than you're saying, ma'am.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And not to mention the character she has shown so far as how she has talked about the other men that ain't even hers. Ain't even hers. But you got something to say about somebody else's man too? It's just like, what is wrong? What do you have against these men? These men ain't done nothing to you. Like, you got divorced once, you've been married and divorced already, and now you got a scammer. You know what I'm saying? And he sat there and told a lot of the story to Chris. You seen how the edits were showing, because it looked like how they edited. He was talking a whole bunch of a lot,
I
but
wanted to
he
say
was
this
telling a
earlier.
story. He was telling it all.
I wanted to say this earlier, but I didn't get a chance to. I want to play devil's advocate
Yes, I
for.
love advocate.
I like playing devil's advocate. I want to play devil's advocate for OWN. I would almost forgot what channel it came on.
Yeah.
For the OWN production, right?
Okay.
I think how it was edited and stuff like that. What if he was saying something that was slightly incriminating, and they was like, "Listen, we have enough problems. We don't have time to be being subpoenaed to anybody's courthouse. So we're going to take this out, and we're going to take this out because."
You're right. Now that you say that, what they didn't show, he could have said something bad about her then.
No,
And they,
not about her
but
incriminating
still,
him with the
even I know
scamming.
what you're saying, but
Oh
even
yeah, to
so,
implicate her. Yeah,
yeah, even so, it could have just been taken out just to paint a narrative in a story.
because the money was good at first.
It sure was. It sure was. And it's like, now you don't want nothing to do with it. And you know what I thought of was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Erica Jane. I was like, what if she's trying not to get caught up like Erica Jane right now? You know what I'm saying?
What's her song? It's good to be me.
And she said she is coming out with new music, y'all.
Oh
So there
Lord.
you go. You know, sister's still trying to get her coin. But what if, okay, I
It's
don't want
gonna
to
be
turn
in the
into Erica
geriatric section.
Jane. And to mention, Kevin is an older gentleman. So, it's like the same version, just the hood tail version of it, if you will.
You didn't
Eric
have a problem with him paying
version.
to pay in the beginning. He was paying to play in the beginning.
Pay to play, pay to play. You never know. You never know. Yes, that is a good point, Monique. I didn't even think about that because, OWN loves a good edit. That is what they are known for.
Ciao.
That is what they do best. Hello. So, yeah.
And
So
every show needs a villain, and she is
every
definitely.
single one. And that's what I thought of. Because there is a formula, actually, especially, and I learned this by watching all the Housewives. It seems like when you first come on and you're not a main, character or a main person, you have to pave your way by being the villain. Because if you notice, when let's go back to Huntsville, playing, side by side. When Destiny first came on, she was more the villain. Nobody liked Destiny, but soon she became cool with everyone. And that happened when we brought Tiffany in, and she was the villain.
It's
And
like
now
a
she's
hazing,
starting to be cool with everyone.
like
And
a
now we have
hazing,
Stormy coming in, who is having everything with everyone. It seems like you have to pay your dues
a
by being
hazing.
the villain when you first come in.
The OWN haze. Well, no,
Yeah.
the reality TV show hazing.
Mm. There you go. Because it seems to just go either way. Now, what else? So I just want to make sure we cover everything. But okay, another thing. The night and day between the picture that they showed back then of Kevin and Winter to how he looks now is like night and day, honey.
But her
And
too.
yes, but I have grown. I have understood and started knowing. I never want to knock somebody's looks right off because they may be going through something, be sick or anything. So I never want to knock nobody. But he did look like he could be sick or something going on. And I'm just wondering, it's because he ain't got that money to keep him refreshed no more. He looks like he is really doing bad out here.
You
And
said
so
his
he
battery
obviously
pack
don't
is
got
getting
money.
low.
He obviously don't. Kenya was Carlos villain season 5. Yes, exactly. You always got to have a villain, and that is
And
the whole.
before Kenya, Phaedra was the villain.
But that way, what Phaedra did with Candy, I don't. I'm still trying to forgive her for that. The whole Phaedra Candy and
I don't
Portia
care.
incident, like, oh child,
I love Phaedra. I don't really care
oh
about that.
child, she's beautiful. I love.
I love
Now, if
Phaedra.
I ever had a woman's body shape, I would want Phaedra's. Like I go, like she's like the perfect shape. I just love her shape. Real talk. But the biggest thing was tonight was the dinner party. Oh wait, but first, even when Kevin and Chris were talking and Kevin was saying his fault was love bombing Winter, right off the bat, Chris was like, you know what? Maybe I could stand to do that more. And even when it's not even him and Monique talking, he's still thinking about her and how
And
he
that's why
can't
you
do
want to
that.
root for him. Like,
Yes.
leave him alone. He wants to love you. He
He's trying to
wants
love
to love
you. Let him love you. How hard is it?
you.
It ain't
And that's why I
hard.
say it's something with her. It's something with her. She's not happy with herself because he want to be there and he want to show up.
That's what I'm saying. How hard can it be? It's like if she could just let go and let God. Just let just let go and let God. He just want to love you and be who he is. Like, come on, just let him. You know what I'm saying? Because Chris is a great looking man. And I love his voice, his deep voice. It ain't too deep, but it's a man's voice. He's a caretaker to his wife, his kids. He is there. You ain't ever got to worry about him doing something outside of the marriage because he looks like he ain't done nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you
He's
want to
in
say
love
yes,
with her. Like
he
the
was
way he
in love
looked
with
at
her,
her, in love
completely in
with
love
her.
with her.
Infatuated. The
Yes,
right way. The right type of
the
infatuation.
right way, right. Lucky he ain't infatuated with some little girl out here. Some little trollop.
Which is
There's
easy to
always
do,
trollop.
especially if you're getting on his nerves.
Exactly. All he did was tell you to leave the daggone gym room. But he still love you. He still love you.
And I also thought that was really, really cute. He was like, I think you got some orders in there.
The most respectful way he could do it.
So
You know,
that's why I was not upset about the hush. I was not mad about the hush. You better tell me to hush. Because if you say anything else more severe, then we'll have a problem. Don't ever tell me to shut up, shut
Lee.
the up. Tell me hush. That's cute. Okay, you got it,
Monique
boo.
says, and Monique is the carrot in front of the donkey. Poor Chris will never catch her. This show will
Oh,
unfortunately be the final straw for them. Oh, I hope not.
I hope
I
not
hope not.
too.
Lord, I hope not.
But the
I
way
hope.
that they're showing, the way they're spinning it, like remember when I said this morning, if this is her redemption story, I just hope that for the next episodes, it comes back up. Because, we're humans. We have our ups and our downs. So we're not crucifying her. But I
Right.
just hope that it starts going on the incline.
Let's get up there. Let's get up there. That's what I'm hoping this Africa trip that they're going to take did it for them. They look so in love and such a happy family as you've seen on the pictures that they have showed and all of the videos. You know, a picture can say 1,000 words, but I think a video says a million. And they
Please
are,
don't be arguing in the motherland.
please, not the motherland. No, y'all got to go if y'all can't get it together in the motherland. That ain't the energy for that. We don't do that here. There.
In the words of Maud, in her absence, they're gonna be saying nee 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 nee. What?
Maud said she was going to get here after, but she might, had her spirits high and might not be here no more. Is she still alive? What? Let me see if she's still alive. Yep, she's still alive. Her and Goody is still alive right now, so she gonna do her thing. She might just miss this train, but she tried, and we appreciate her. Shout out to Maud. We love you, girl.
Love you, Maud.
But this daggone dinner, now that we have gotten to the whole hush thing, okay, we have had the husbands telling their wife to hush. Two husbands telling their wife to hush. Now we seen Jamie not only hush Irena, but put his finger up, his whole entire hand up to her mouth. Granted, he did not touch her mouth because that would have been a hell no. But then you seen Chris tell Monique to hush. Okay, so I just wonder, okay, in the comments, y'all, okay, I think Monique is the only one commenting out of the ones that are in here, but shout out to everyone who is watching, and just make sure you like the video if you ain't gonna comment. Yes. That's all. So yes. But it's like, okay, well, like I said, when I watched it a second time, the first time I was like, oh no, he can't do that to me with the whole hush thing. But he did it very lightly. It ain't like he touched her mouth. It was like, shh. He just like, hush. Like, Instead of saying the whole shut up, because he could have said more. I'm sure Jamie looked like the type who don't hold his tongue. And he probably would if they wasn't in front of company, but he knew how to act. So I'm saying,
which is commendable. Let's give him his
exactly.
just dues for that.
I think it could have went a lot more, and she didn't seem bothered by it because you seen Chris tell Monique to hush, and she was just like, "Oh no, don't tell me to hush." And Jamie,
my thing is, what else was he supposed to say?
What
else was he supposed to say?
What you mean?
What else was Chris was supposed to say? Monique was going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like,
and not only that, telling the story wrong. Like, okay, you is really messing with my character here. You
who in their right man about to think that Chris didn't feed his sick wife? Who?
Come on, Chris would never. Like he said, I don't woke you up before. And you got damn near chopped my head off.
Another instance of you being mad at me.
Like, I ain't trying to have you mad at me. So what you want me to do?
It's like he's walking on eggshells in his own home that he provided for you.
Say that again, girl.
That's not a good feeling.
No. Like, he is trying here. You are... Because I'm the type, if I'm sick, leave me alone. I'll call you when I need you, want you, or anything. Let me rest. Let me sleep. Because definitely, if I'm sick, do not wake me out my sleep. If I ain't sick, don't wake me out my sleep. You know
and that's what's going to get on my nerves. If I don't feel good and you keep asking, are you okay? Is anything good? Can I do? I appreciate it, baby, but please.
Just leave me alone. And that's what he was trying to do. He did. That's right. It's like when he says she's still alive. I love you both going on. Yes, she is still alive. Yeah, but we just checked too. We said Chris did nothing wrong.
Nothing.
Exactly. Like I said earlier, also, that hush was for today, last night, earlier today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, last week, and all of that. Because like we have seen since the first episode, you just been harping on him for whatever. And we only see so much. We only see, like 15, 20 minutes of their story each week. So what y'all have going on before or after the cameras leave and what the cameras don't catch, That's a whole lot. So that hush could have been for a lot of things. And especially if you gonna lie on me in a story in front of company, like you want to have a sympathy story. You
Not
don't
to
say it that
mention,
way.
not to mention, now I do feel like it's one thing to ask your friends for advice, right? But
Right?
all we're seeing is every clip, y'all are asking somebody for advice. Y'all talking to the wrong people. Y'all need to be talking to each other, because what works for one couple is not going to work for the next couple. Every relationship is in its own lane. It's a highway full of 1,000 lanes. What
Yes.
works for me is not going to work for Confessions. What works for Confessions is not going to work for Mother Goose. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you got to talk to your partner. Talk to him. Like, I can't stress that enough. Stop talking at him, down to him, about him. Talk to him.
Exactly. Yes. Like, can we like I would like to see who do they go. I would love to see who they go see. I would love to see a session of theirs. You know?
Girl, the
Like
lady that
maybe
disappeared.
they need to call Dr. Francis from Huntsville.
The lady that they were seeing was done disappeared.
Like she don't even want to show her face because realized her stuff ain't working.
She has went back to school for more education hours.
I hope it ain't the same place Winter went to.
Oh Lord. I set myself up for that, didn't I?
Cause child, that would just be a mess. And I hope Winter don't ever try to counsel or do anything with them because honey,
Oh,
no ma'am.
no,
Just can't
ma'am.
do it. I'm not even going there. So it's just like so then back to Jamie and Irena. Do you think the whole hand up to the mouth was too much? Because she
No,
didn't,
that's
like I said,
cute.
she didn't seem bothered by it.
That's cute. That's their listen. They've been together a very long time. He
26
did not
years.
disrespect her. He's a man. Listen, everybody talks about how they want a man. They want a man to be a man. When a man is being a man, you complain about it. Be my
Mm,
man. And I need a man that when he tells me be quiet or hush, because those are the two that are acceptable to me. Or
hello.
a little eye or a little, no, you know. Give me one of those, and that's I'm gonna be
It's
quiet
like,
for a
okay,
moment.
I'm sorry. I got you.
I am gonna be quiet for a moment, because
Exactly. Take a
yes,
minute
sir.
to try your panties off type of moment. You know what
Like
I'm
what?
saying?
Because we as women, we quick the, or you know what I'm saying. She was
Yes.
going on and on. Be quiet.
Please be quiet. Like, how hard? But see, and then at some point, it's been 26 years. She should know what grinds his gears and what gets him going to get to that point. I don't know if the champagne was flowing at that point or not, but sometimes you just need a quick reality check.
She
Sometimes
looked
you
like she was trying to help
and
her friends in that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because like
it's
my
sweet.
parents have been married my entire life. They were married before I got here, and
Mm-hmm.
so like I say on quite often, being that we do these panels, I come from wives. So that is not foreign to me. Like, it's just a certain way that you regard your husband. It's a certain way that you regard your wife. And we are humans. Like at the end of the day, we are all humans.
Exactly.
Sometimes you talk too much as a woman. Sometimes you might be talking too much as a man. If we're in a relationship and we can't stop each other before we get off the deep end, why are y'all in a relationship?
Exactly. Why are we married? What have we learned from each other this whole entire time?
So
Like
I
we
do,
should know each other by now.
I love that quick recovery of Chris and Monique. That quick
Yes,
apology
and he
and getting back
apologized
together.
first.
Yep,
At that,
that's how it's
when the
supposed to
man can
be.
apologize first. Woo.
And did you see how she just melted in that moment? Like, okay.
Yeah, she
But what
didn't
I didn't
question it.
like, huh?
What? She didn't
What
even
I
question it.
Yeah, but what I didn't like is that you accepted it, you was cool, you moved on, and then later in the clip we see, and what you're not gonna do is tell me not to. Girl, it's over with.
But however, even if she, like we always say though, look, let me play devil's advocate. Even we always say though, you may feel a certain type of way. Have my back in front of company, and you can talk to me privately afterwards.
Yes.
So I think that could have been a thing too. She still wanted to go off, but she probably still accepted it, but she just probably wants to make sure, okay, I accepted it, but can we make sure this don't happen again? However, playing the other's devil's advocate, she's the one who told the story wrong that started this whole thing.
Not to mention, nobody likes the "and another thing" type of person. You know those people, like you have the argument, everything dies down, y'all get separated and cool down, and you come back, and another thing. I thought we was done with this. And another thing. And last thing.
It's like, come on, honey. Can we get past the whole thing? And it's just, and so now we've just got Winter there, and it's all the couples, and I don't know if she feels like she started just kind of, we see a little bit here and we see a little bit coming next episode where she kind of takes the initiative to insert herself in the situations, into the couples' marriages, into what they got going on. And that's where you see Ashley like, come on now. You got all of this going on. So, where are you to speak? How long have you been doing what you have been doing in order for you to feel like you can speak on this in the first place, especially considering what is going on in your life, honey? So It's just like, where do you get off trying to tell us anything or think you have anything to say about this? And that is real, because not only that, Ashley knows that Winter has made those remarks about Quick at this point.
So does she?
I believe so. Because, her and Monique had that talk. I feel like they just didn't show all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they did actually show some of it. I don't know why, but I feel like they showed that for the preview of this episode. However, we didn't see it in this episode, is what I'm thinking. But I'm sure she told her, because Monique is that type of chick, and she knows about reality TV, and she knows that it's going to be shown later on, and she's going to have to answer for it later on, even if she don't say it. So I believe she did. So, and I feel that.
I do remember. I remember that. Yes.
Yeah. So I think Ashley was just waiting for her moment, because she knew it was going to come. We're talking about Winter here. So I think she was waiting for her moment. Even though she didn't go off and saying, I heard you said this about my man, this about my husband, this and that, because, I think she was trying to maintain a level of respect for Monique and Chris in their home. But she still took her jab. She still took her moment to say something to her. And I feel like that's where it really came from. And she was just waiting for her moment. And now it's just like, I feel for the rest of the season, they are going to be that tit for tat. And even in Ashley's interview with Kamisha Reviews, if y'all haven't seen it, please go see it. Kamisha Reviews. And so, yeah, I think that it's going to be a fire dynamic between them for the rest of the season. And I just think Winter is inserting herself where it doesn't belong, because she doesn't have her own marriage or anything anymore to go off of.
This is my thing. If I was Winter, I wouldn't even want to be on a dinner with nothing but couples.
Me neither.
I'm not coming. I'll holler at y'all.
Seventh wheel. Like, why? That's so uncomfortable.
At the ladies' brunch.
That's what I just don't understand it. But like everyone is saying, she is, so to speak, she is looking for her peach to hold. She is just
not in a room full of taken men. You're not, or are you?
You
Hey, that was cute. I'm taking that clip. That was really, really cute. That was cute. That was cute. That was cute. That was cute. I'm going back and I am getting that. That was so cute. That was some big sister, little sister shit.
Wait, honey, you just don't know. Because like she keeps saying, I know your husband. Like, where you know him from? What?
And why even say that?
Exactly. I need for that to be a situation, a true wife.
Now I'm gonna always be looking at you funny.
Yes, and it's because that's the only thing I'm gonna think of. Especially if that's the first thing you walk in with me on. I'm meeting you for the first time, and the first thing you say is, "You know my husband."
But not even just that, because if you know my husband, okay, cool. But it was the way she said it.
Exactly, the delivery of it all.
Like, what are you trying to insinuate?
Yes, you could have came better than that. It's like, oh yes, how are you? I'm familiar with your husband, DJ Quick. He's a great, you didn't follow it up with nothing. Was I know your husband? Okay,
and they've dealt with infidelity.
You know what I'm saying?
And they've dealt with the infidelity.
Yes. So, and we hear about that later on in
were you one of the infidels?
Well, you know, and I ain't go front, it's not only the nightlife, you a DJ, and you're a DJ, you've always got that trollop who always want to come to the DJ stand and rock right next to the DJ and be on the mic and do all of this and get into the free clubs and all of that. That seemed like she could have been that type of chick.
Well, you got married after 6 months to get some money, so not far-fetched to me.
Not at all. You're right down that alley. You're right there, honey. You fit the description.
And I'm not going to hold you. Earlier, when we were talking about the situation and the way you guys were explaining it, I was going to say, that sounds similar to prostitution to me.
Oh, well, that's a good way to say that. I never even thought of it like that.
I mean, that is the definition.
Woo! Prostitution whore.
Oh my goodness. You know something is funny when you laugh and no sound comes out. Because I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
It's the Tito's, y'all. It's the Tito's. I swear. Now, I need everyone to mark this day. So, what's the day? The 22nd?
Yeah.
22nd. Let's see how long this Confessions Tito's lasts.
Oh,
okay?
Lord.
Let's see how long.
It'll be gone tomorrow.
Say what?
I said it'll be gone tomorrow.
No, because I don't got no more to mix it with. So I got some Minute Maid, strawberry lemonade Minute Maid in the refrigerator, right? But I like to keep my refrigerator on like 8. So I put my Minute Maid in the very back of the refrigerator. So by the time I went and got it, it was frozen.
Yeah, so like a little slushy. A Tito slushy? That would be so good.
Hushy. It's hushy.
Oh, a hushy?
Tito hushy.
Okay, Chris.
Monique said, I give you till the 25th and don't trick us with a new one.
Right.
Damn, Monique.
I don't see it lasting to the weekend. I don't see it.
God damn. Hey, Marcella's in the building. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey.
You know what little D say right now. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to this crazy dinner party. Now, that's another thing. So, I love this part about Monique. Like, she said she is full vegan. She said you could dangle a piece of bacon in front of her face and she is not bothered by it.
Me either.
If I smell bacon, I want it.
No, listen. After you haven't eaten it, listen. I stopped eating pork, right? And so one day, I don't know why, but I'm just like, I want me a pork chop. So I ordered me some pork chops. When I tell you, I opened it up to wash it to start to cook it, I almost threw up. I threw them
Okay, if I
away.
gotta cook it myself, that's different.
I
But
threw them
I
away.
went vegan for like 3 or 4 months, like back in 2019, I believe. It was hard as hell, but it was like for 4 months. And then I don't know how or what happened that I just started eating it again, but I did. But still to this day, like I don't like pork chops really unless my sister grills them because my sister is the master on the grill. But it's just like I can't eat too much of it no more. And it's just not that great to my system and it's just like yeah. But certain meats I will not eat at all still unless it's like but even I think at this point when I'm not since I don't smoke anymore, I don't have those urges and those munchies to want to. Now the real trick will be once I start smoking again and I cannot wait.
Yeah, see, I'm not vegan or anything like that. I just want my body back. So it's just I'm cool on a lot of stuff. And as you get older, your taste buds change. So
Go girl, Monique. Go
I'm a
girl.
very picky eater. So I'm learning. Like I just tried asparagus for the first time a couple
Yeah, you told
months
me that. How
ago.
can you not like
I
asparagus?
like it now. I was scared. Okay, I was like,
I understand. I understand.
it
I'm
looks like a
scared of bread
cactus.
like salad.
I don't really want to eat a cactus stick. That's what it looked like to me.
Cactus stick.
A cactus.
Cactus stick.
that's that's what I would think that my mouth would be like when I got done. Like,
See, I
but
think
it was
from
good.
I don't know where it was. I want to say the movie Clueless is why I didn't eat asparagus for a minute because it
What
said
happened?
it was something in the movie Clueless. I can't
Oh,
remember. I should because I've seen it 185,000 times. But it
ask
was something
if.
about asparagus. And I was just like, okay, maybe I don't want asparagus. Something about your pee. Maybe it wasn't
Oh,
Clueless.
I
Maybe
have
it
heard
was
that when
a
you eat
movie.
asparagus, your pee stinks. But that didn't happen to me. I drink a lot of
Me
water though.
neither.
I drink my alkaline water, honey.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Before I did change up my diet better from what it used to be, like my pee was like, girl. A few days later, it's like, oh, girl, no, honey. Like, why your pee smell like that? And yeah, I had to have that moment with myself too. I was like, And I think that was one of the reasons why I stopped eating meat for a minute. And I'm like, I need to change this.
But that is showing you that your body is doing your job. I'm in the health field, so the pee is your waste. It's your body excrementing your waste. That's what it is.
That's why I love that I got water pills so I can pee all that mess out.
Water, yes.
I love my water pills. If I forget to take my medicine, the water pills I'll never forget. I forgot it today though. But I've been busy today.
Did you just have a Rick James moment? She said, "I never forget my water pills, but today I forgot my water pills." What? What?
Sometimes I just don't be wanting to pee every 5-7 minutes. So that's fair. I'll be
She
having
said,
to
"I
pee.
didn't step on Eddie's couch." Yeah, I remember stepping on Eddie's couch. I do. But
Word, and that's what I'm saying, man. I be having my moments, but shoot, them pills ain't no joke. Should be pee, and I hate to pee when I see, and that's why I'm so happy this week. I am first shift, so I can come home, pee it all out before I go to sleep.
oh Lord.
Now I remember why I miss first shift so much. Like
I
that's
feel like Chris right now, y'all.
what.
Hush.
Look, I'm gonna be Monique and her. Sorry, baby.
Hey, I'm going to use that clip. That clip is now going to be used in my shows. I am going to clipperize the hush.
Clipperize, y'all.
I'm going to clipperize
Hashtag clipperize. Hashtag clipperize.
I'm going to clip it.
Clip. Like Dorinda from Housewives New York. Clip it.
That's I miss what I'm Dorinda. Gonna do.
Anywho, so yes, today was, I say a filler episode. See, I don't know what I should have expected.
It was boring.
Episode 2, but that dinner did give. The dinner gave. It gave what it was supposed to give a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not totally pissed off at Jamie for the way he shushed Raina. She wasn't mad. So why should we feel any type of way? Or unless she did what she should have did, like we always say.
But he's a man, though.
But
like he's a man. Like
a man.
He's not gonna be like,
a man.
Baby, could you stop talking, please, baby? No.
They ain't got time for all that no more.
We ain't about to talk about
that. Shut up. Shoot.
He like, we ain't about to talk about that. What are you doing? You right. You got it.
And at this point, like I said, they should know what makes each other tick, tick, boom. And that's probably her thing. And you never know. He might have said, he might have gave her a look a couple of times that we didn't notice. So he had to make sure she understood by giving her the, okay, now I got to be like this with you. Okay, you ain't getting the hint. So,
and her ass be a little low. Now, this is just my opinion. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Let me find it. I should have never changed it. I should have kept it. I'm about to make it allegedly again. I ain't even about to spell it right.
So allegedly.
Well, I'm about to make a whole nother one that says allegedly.
Her ass be real low. So she give me one of those, we chief on the way to the dinner and she was feeling good. So she wanted to talk to her friends and he just didn't want to talk about that subject. That's what it gave me. Like he said, we've been past that and we don't want to bring that up. We're in a good place. He said, this is one of the best places we've been in right now where y'all see us. They don't want to go back to the past and dredge all that up. They've dealt with it. Let sleeping dogs lie. Isn't that what they say?
That's what they say. Something like that, I believe. Yup. And that's real.
Whatever Dr. Seuss said.
I mean, it is what it is at this point. Let it be what it is. If that's how they communicate and that's how they do what they do, let them do that. That's all I can say. Because at this point, I don't even know what to say. For real. But I think, did we cover everything? I want to make sure we didn't miss nothing. We talked about Kevin.
I did want to say something.
What?
I wanted to say, because I said that this episode was really boring. We was calling it filler episode or whatever. But I don't want to give them such a hard time because it is the second episode. And I think that we're just so excited to see something besides Love and Marriage Huntsville. We like, come on, give it to us, DC. But it was like, dang, this is the second episode. So I was like, let me calm down. At least give them to the third episode to get it rolling.
Yes, I want to. Marcella, are you still in the chat? I had a question for you, girl. I want to ask you later. Marcella, if you still in the chat, let me know because I want to give you the link for you to talk to me for a second afterward. I just got something to say. Yeah, and production made sure to show up because they wanted to make him look bad and they wanted the dirt. Are we talking about Jamie? Monique? I'm not sure. I wasn't looking when you put the comment on because
I believe so.
All I know is this.
The Jamie.
I love me some Jamie. I love me some Morena. I love me some Jason. I love me some Tyler family. They is like the bomb. If anyone had a spinoff from this, it would be them. Because they are just so fun. Like, I love their TikToks. I love, like, their fashion. I love their love. I love how
he was sharp, wasn't he? He was sharp.
He was sharp.
That all black, not sharp, honey. He was sharp.
Sharp. Yes, they They does it up. They know what they doing. And I swear Jason looked like Al B. Sure. And I'm not going to not say that. He gives me Jamie and Al B. Sure. I don't understand. Like, look, is Al B. Sure and Jamie related? Because, like, why does Jason look like Al B. Sure to me? I just can't get over that.
You never know.
You never know. Look, no relation. Is there relation? I need to know if there's relation. And
maybe
I don't
it's just a light skin.
Make them feel bad or uncomfortable like I shouldn't, but I just got to know. KK in the building.
Hey, KK.
What's going on, boo? I'm on my second, third drink. I
was just about to say that. Like, when's the drink dates?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Look, she gonna be like, every time I come here, they're trying to get me drunk.
That's what we do, baby. Look, I forgot. Over here, we don't even need a word to get drunk or anything like that. Because as soon as I drop this, y'all already know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. And that's one word. But we about to make this a thing. Every time I drop it, y'all supposed to be taking a drink anyway. Look, I told y'all can't get into the party unless y'all have a drink. Now, I know probably some of y'all ain't got a drink or something, but y'all gonna have to tip a water bottle or something with a little something in it or something. But y'all should know. And when y'all come in here, I'm gonna also start asking what everybody drinking. Because I'll be serious. Y'all need to have a drink.
I told y'all that gallon ain't gonna last.
I'm gonna do it. That's right, Dina. I actually have one in my phone already, but I didn't know if I'd be messed up for posting or not. But yes, I have one in my phone, like what it is.
Y'all know I'm good for a side by side.
Okay, A. Smith is late to the party. Obviously.
Right, honey. Listen, it's allegedly.
It's allegedly over here. If you don't know the inside track, that means you wasn't here on time yesterday, A. Smith. It's allegedly over here.
Allegedly.
We do it different over here, okay?
All right. We got to keep y'all on y'all toes.
I know you know your words. Yes. It's allegedly over here. It's an inside track amongst the ones that was here when that whole thing happened. But it's allegedly.
You got to watch the playback.
Yeah. Good. Now you with us. So if anyone else corrects me, I need you to make sure you correct them. It's allegedly over here. Okay? That is so funny. I knew that was going to happen. But we know the day ones when they know not to say nothing when that happened. It just started today. So you okay. I'm gonna give you a pass, baby. You get a pass. But now I just need you to make sure you correct anybody else who come in here trying to correct me. Okay? Try to correct me. That's what it is. But on to Nightcap with Carlos King. Because, oh my goodness, that was so messy. You know, this is a different type of show. And I love Carlos King for it because he brings the messy and he don't even care. And that's what I like about this show. Oh, you didn't miss much. It's just that, okay, so let me tell you.
Yes, they did miss much. That was yesterday.
No, yeah, if you missed the whole entire show, you missed a lot. You might want to go get a replay. But as far as this goes, so I had made a banner that said all allegedly like weeks ago, okay? And so yesterday, Entertainment Uncut Etsy Nisi, she had a very chilling text DM that she had. And we had to make sure that we said, this is all allegedly from how, I don't even know the word to use for how crazy the text was, okay? So I'm like, let me pull out the banner that says all allegedly, all allegedly. So I did. So the banner is going for like a good 2 minutes. And I don't even know what made me look, but I noticed that my banner said all allegedly. And I'm like, hold up. How come nobody ain't told me that the banner says all allegedly and I'm missing an L? Like, ain't nobody even correcting me. So I then corrected it to put allegedly.
Y'all know I love me a good word.
However, Nicole here said that's what she uses.
Allegedly.
And so she used it today. And I'm like, you know what? F it. It's allegedly over here. So it's allegedly over here. And can't nobody else have it. All allegedly.
And if y'all hear it, y'all know where they got it from.
I know. Okay? And that's where it is. Now, now back to Carlos the King, aka King Carlos, who came out studded with Godiva, the dog, that beautiful, pretty dog, and his green. He said he cannot be upstaged by Martell Hope. So he said he had to come to impress.
And his Sunday's best.
You know. But also
he was suited and booted. He was suited and booted.
And booted all the way. Okay.
The suit was nice.
Mr. Martell Hope was in the building as well. And you know, Martell Hope, no, he can wear a suit. Don't hate on Martell Hope. I am no longer hating on him. I've learned better. I like to say that I am a matured blogger. However, anyway, Martell Hope, you know he was going to come suited and booted, and he did. So we had Martell Hope and Dr. Heavenly in the building. Now, if anyone who follows what goes on in Love and Marriage Huntsville, y'all knows that Martell and Dr. Heavenly have a history of some back and forth and a lot of things going on in social media. So at this moment, they're supposed to be cool and cordial. They both showed up to an event that Destiny had to support her. And they seemed very cordial and cool. A picture went viral of those three. And you would not be able to tell how the way they acted toward each other, more so how Dr. Heavenly acted toward Martell. Now, Martell is always known for having to take jabs, having to be the villain. There you go. That should have been the word for the night, the villain. Having to be the villain. And so he knows how to be, you know, how to take the high road with it all, if you will. However, Dr. Heavenly was here for the mess, it seemed like. She took a jab, took a hard eye, took a up and down to everything that he said and wanted to counteract. So my question is, yes, Monique, Carlos is messy, but that's why we love him.
Wait. Did you just say that Martell takes the high road?
Okay, hear me out. Let me play devil's advocate.
Because I want to know.
As far as the way Dr. Heavenly was coming for him on the show, he could have came right back for her, but he didn't.
I will say I've never agreed with Heavenly until last night.
Oh, please do tell. Do tell.
I agreed with her position on the whole thing. Like when she had him on the show and she just let him go on and on and on and on and on. She gave him a safe space. Well, tricked him, thought he had a safe space. And he came and vented and he was being himself. And then she went in for the kill. And I agree with everything she said. Mm-hmm. Now, we all know what Dr. Heavenly is giving. And so I feel that on the show with Carlos, she actually didn't give us the heavenliest of the heavenlies.
Oh my.
Because Dr. Heavenly is crazy.
Pearly gates with Dr.
Heavenly goes in. So I feel like she was on a good behavior at the show.
Really?
She did well for how she usually get down.
It's Kamisha. Is Mama Love in the building? Because you know the Kamisha Reviews crew is in the building. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Shout out to the Queen, Kamisha Reviews, who has popped in. We love it when she does. We love it when she do it like that. Okay, what I'm saying? So yeah, so Dr. Heavenly, it seemed like she did not take no time and gave no nothing for when she took her jabs at Martell. Every time Carlos the King, I'm sorry to disrespect, Carlos the King says something, she took her opportunity. Now, here's what I'm thinking. When she did do that interview with Martell, she got a lot of slack for not going above and beyond to have Melody's back or to go in on him.
Did she?
That's what a lot of people were saying, that she didn't go hard enough. So I'm wondering if this was her taking that moment to go harder, because
I don't feel she went harder on the show than she did the interview. I feel that what y'all want her to do? Just flat out disrespect the man, slap him? What you want her to do? I mean, she called him out on what he did and how he acted. People are crazy.
We learned it from the best, baby. We learned it from the best, okay?
Yes, y'all know I grind. But what did y'all want Heavenly to do? Pinch the bitch? I mean, what?
Pinch the bitch. Right. Exactly. But she gave
y'all know Heavenly goes low. Heavenly goes in.
So you think she behaved herself tonight? That night,
on the show. I feel like she behaved her. I mean, with a guest like Martell, who's not going to jab?
Exactly. It's like the perfect opportunity to do exactly that.
But I see what you're doing over there, Carlos. I see what you're doing. You knew what you was doing when you had them two on that stage.
She understand. Yeah, she does always go hard. Like, yeah. So that's why I'm like, what did they really expect for her to do on the interview, saying that she didn't do enough? I'm like, what were they really expecting from her?
I'll tell you what she didn't do enough.
What's that?
That wig.
Oh!
She didn't do that enough. I'm sorry, not sorry.
It's the wig for me.
I've seen Heavenly do way better looks, and I wasn't with the wig.
Lord Jesus, she said she did not do the wig. That's messed up.
The wig was definitely unheavenly.
True, Heavenly was actually on her best behavior.
She was.
Okay, she was. I mean, she actually could. She was a guest on another person's show, so I think she's like, okay, I ain't go too hard. I'm gonna make it light. I'm gonna make it nice, and she did. Instead, she just gave him a little up and down look, a little jab or two whenever she could. You know what I'm saying? She ain't go too hard, but she could.
And we didn't see her cup, so y'all know she was sipping in the back.
Hello. I can't wait for my chalice to get here. I ordered a chalice myself. She'll be here on the 24th. And that was before Carlos even started his show. I'm like, dang, I could have had my chalice with him. We gonna see it, Carlos? We here. But yes, I'm like, okay, what's really going on? But it was a very good episode. So we seen, let's see, what do you think? How do you feel about what she said about Letitia? When she was asked the question about Miss Wanda going in on everyone on Letitia's behalf, and she said she felt like Letitia is weak. We talked about this a little bit last night.
Y'all know how I feel. Y'all know how I feel about it.
I'm gonna put on the shades for that because that was really shady. You know what I'm saying? Let me put on the shades and take a drink.
Where my hat at? Where my hat? Let me put my hat on, cause baby, listen.
Because it's like, what you doing? Let me
get low real quick.
I said, come on. Now, I would love to know what Tisha felt about what Dr. Heavenly said. It's like I'm waiting for her to go live to see if she's going to address that, or I'm waiting for her to do a post to say if it's going to be some subliminal messages in it. Because I'm like, what are
She
you
better
doing?
leave Dr. Heavenly alone because that's not what she wants. Y'all kept talking about that's not her behavior, that's not her personality. Okay, cool. Granted, everybody's not going to have a rebut, and I do believe it's a time and a place um to have a rebuttal for someone. But if that's not her personality, cool. Don't start with Dr. Heavenly if that's not what you want.
That ain't what you want, boo boo. This ain't what you want, boo boo. Yeah, I don't think she want to go there. And I don't think the question is, since Miss Wanda is always eager to fight Tisha's battles, how, just imagine Miss Wanda and
I
Dr.
want to see it.
Heavenly.
I want to see it.
Woo!
I want to see
Carlos,
Wanda
I need
against
someone to
Dr.
text
Heavenly.
Carlos right now. It's yes, I need that in my life.
I want to see it.
I would love to see it. Because that
That
would
is
be
actually a great matchup.
exactly.
What Mod say? Are they age mates?
Look, let me look up and see what how old. I'm sure somebody probably know in the comments, like, how old is Dr. Heavenly? I need to look, I need to know. Because I would love to see it. I am here for all of it. I am looking right now. How old is Dr. Heavenly? She is 51 years old. So how old exactly is Miss Wanda? How old is Letitia Scott mother?
Girl, Google no Wanda.
Well, Letitia is 40. So that means Wanda's got to be older than 51. Because I know she ain't had her at no 11. So that goes to show. How old is LaWanda's? What's her maiden name? What's her maiden name? Because we know it ain't Scott.
I
How
don't know
old
nothing about that woman.
is Letitia Scott mother? Unfortunately for my, I don't know why is it Letitia Scott mother, Miss Wanda. Da, 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 da. It doesn't say. I need someone to find out for me.
Let me look it up.
How old is Miss Wanda?
I'll look it up.
Okay, because I need to know. They can't be that far from it. Because Miss Wanda looks like she might have started off a little bit young. No disrespect. Oh, Monique says Miss Wanda is 57. So that's just a 6 years difference. She can get it. Monique already said Wanda is 57. So she can get it. Let's see. That would be a good matchup. Yes, I am here for that. If she is 57, Heavenly is 51, that's a 6 year. That ain't nothing at that age. So
Who?
yeah.
What?
When he
What you
said Wanda
say?
is 57.
And then what you say after that?
If Heavenly is 51, that's a good age bracket.
Why did I hear Pamela? I'm like, who is Pamela?
I don't know, honey. Put down Don Julio.
That's what no sleep. That's what no sleep does to you.
Yeah, you might want to get some of that.
Listen, as soon as we turn these lights off, I'm gonna be out.
Girl,
it's gonna be lights off for this and
I'm
me.
going to sleep. So let me tell you what happened to me today. So I've been trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to eat today? What am I going to eat today? I wanted to make, what did I want to make? I wanted to make macaroni, cheese, and cornbread because I love that combination. But I ain't had no milk. And you know you need a little bit of milk because I don't drink cow milk. So I ain't have no milk to make. But I will use it if I need just a little bit. But I ain't had no milk. We don't keep milk in this house.
I use evaporated milk in mine.
Evaporated milk?
So good.
Watch me make that tomorrow when I get home. Thank you.
It's very good. Evaporated milk.
Thank you. So I ain't had none. And my sister, she called a pizza place At like 5:30, waited and waited and waited. 2 hours later, she called me and said, these mofos ain't brung her pizza, and the line is busy now when you call. So she couldn't get her pizza. So
where's the money?
Huh?
Where's the money back?
Well, she was going to pay cash.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
She didn't give none. Maybe that's why they feel they could do her the way they did. Like, well, she ain't paid us, so ain't no love lost. But, so...
It's love lost. Where's my pizza?
So we decided to go to Domino's. I'm not a Domino's fan. I haven't been for a long time. I don't even know why. But
they
I haven't
changed their whole makeup. That's why.
Okay, then there you go. So I haven't been a Domino's fan for a long time. So anyway, I'm hungry. I'm tired because I went to bed a little bit late, but woke up a little bit earlier than I should, just so I would know that I would be tired enough to go to sleep on time so I could have my ass up in the morning for first shift. I ain't done this in 3 years, so this is about to be a whole new ball game for me. And only for a week is why I don't like it. But I love that I'm back on first shift for just a week. Anywho, so I ain't got no milk for no cornbread. My sister ain't got no pizza, so we go to Domino's. We get to Domino's. We ask for extra sauce because, you know, once you warm pizza up, it can be dry. So we get extra sauce. So when we do go to warm it up, you still got the sauce. Don't forget the sauce. So we get there, they forgot to put the extra sauce on it. When you call Domino's now, it goes through like some operating system. You don't even talk to a real person. So the people who get it in the store, you ain't talk to none of them. But anyway, due to their policy, they can't take back the pizza, even if you don't take it out the store. So my sister ordered 2 pizzas. I ordered 1. So that's 3 pieces. We end up with 6 pieces because they had to make it over because they forgot to put the sauce on it. So now my sister got 4 pieces and I got 2. My mama don't eat pizza like that. So I basically got 2 pieces to myself. But do you know they still didn't put enough sauce on the second pizza? Talk about mad. Girl, mad. Mad. And like I said, I don't even like Domino's. But I was at that point where I'm like, whatever. I'm going to just eat the Domino's. So
what you do is write into corporate, call into corporate, and just get the credit for your sister.
Girl, no, these MFs need to make this mess right. That's what
they need credit for everything.
Because I'm like, you know what? Y'all can't be messing up like this. And luckily, my sister looked at the pizza before she left. Otherwise, we just have some dry-ass pizza right now. I was so livid. And I decided not to get cookie because I'm the type of person who likes to have chocolate chip cookie with my pizza. Yes, I am one of those people. And I didn't even get the cookies. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be all right because, you know, I'm big enough already. I don't need no cookies, especially since I'm about to go right to sleep after I eat this. So I was like, oh, I don't need no cookie. I'll be all right. I'll be whatever. I wish I had that cookie right now. I'm so mad and heated right now. So now I just have some dry-ass pizza. Pissed off. Pisser. Just a pisser. But anyway, so Carlos and Martell decided to have a little photography shoot off.
And she segues right back into the show.
Yes. Now we have 6 dry pizzas, Monique. Yes. I'm mad. But you know,
that's horrible.
I'm about to eat 2 more pieces of this shit because I don't pay for at least one of them. And I ain't got nothing, and I'm not cooking nothing. It's too late to cook. I need to shower, go to sleep, take my ass, shower.
Pop it in the oven. It'd be better than when you got it.
Oh, I only put it in the oven when I redo it.
Yes.
Only.
No microwave.
Only. But that's the thing. I ain't got no access to no oven at work. All this pizza, guess what my lunch about to be tomorrow?
Oh.
But no, it's my first day. I feel like I need to have a good meal. So I'll probably stop somewhere along the way. But see, that's the thing. About this new place that I got, ain't a lot of places that I run into on my route to work. Only place is Little Caesars.
Don't y'all got DoorDash?
I've never done DoorDash before.
What? Well, girl, you better get into it tomorrow. You better get into
Well,
it.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna make me some grilled chicken strips and some broccoli. I'm gonna have me a healthy meal. I'm
That's
gonna
good.
set a good example tomorrow when I
Look
get to
at
work.
me being a bad influence.
I'm gonna get me some, some either some broccoli. No, I ain't got no more green beans, so it's gonna be broccoli. Oh, I got some cauliflower. I'm gonna do grilled chicken strips and cauliflower, and then I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna
Did
get
you know
through
that
it.
I just found out that
I know. Don't laugh at me, A. Smith. I
I
know.
just found out that cauliflower and broccoli was not real.
Girl, you just don't know
I
that.
just found that out.
But that's why I eat it, because you don't get nothing good nor bad from it. So
Yeah,
if I'm
I don't want that. I don't want what would we call that?
non-nutrients, shit. That's
Oh
all
yeah,
it is.
I don't want to eat filler. I don't want to eat filler. I don't want it.
I'd rather that than some dry ass pizza. What is
That's filler too.
at this point? The cauliflower is evils.
I am going to say a nice little prayer for you this evening.
It is what it is. But I could get me some stuffed breadsticks, which is also good, but it ain't nutritious. I need some meat somewhere. So it's gonna be grilled chicken. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Because you know why? I'm not about to get up at 7:30 in the morning to make no goddamn chicken and cauliflower. It's about to be dry ass pizza.
Hold on, listen.
No, because I'm working at a hospital now. They have a cafeteria. Boom! I win. I win. I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna
strive. Gonna have some fruit cups and Shasta.
But I do got me a broccoli and cheese soup in the refrigerator. No, that's probably what I'm gonna end up eating tonight. Because if the pizza, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the pizza. I might eat that. No, I'm gonna save it for tomorrow. I'm gonna bring my broccoli cheese soup tomorrow, and I'm gonna eat this dry ass pizza because it's got to be eaten. I feel like I want to put some. I need some marinara. I might have to stop by Domino's on the way back from work tomorrow just to put some more marinara on the pizza to eat it when I get home tomorrow, because I'm gonna need something to eat when I get home. The struggle is real, y'all. Why the struggle gotta be so real? Why do we have to eat? Why did God make it that we gotta eat? That's a whole
food is good.
But why we gotta eat? Like, why do we have to eat to live?
Because we be hungry.
But if God, our higher power, would have never made it that way for us to have to eat to live, like, why does that have to be part of life? Why we gotta eat?
We're gonna have to ask Eve or somebody like that.
No, I ain't asking Eve nothing, because she already don't mess me up.
That's what I'm saying.
Period.
Why did you do that, girl?
They talk about Tisha was weak. No, Eve was weak. Eve was weak. Eve was weak. If y'all ever seen the very first Carrie movie with Sissy Spacek, y'all know what I'm talking about, and y'all my people. Look, Monique, you're gonna have to watch that to be free. No, what? No, Monique, have you watched Heathers yet? You were supposed to watch Heathers so we could be friends.
She didn't watch
it. Not fruit cups and shots.
Fruit cup and shots. If you know, you know.
I can't no more. I cannot do it no more.
I told you I've been in the hill field since I was in the 9th grade.
Oh, God damn it.
Now you know that I tells the truth.
I cannot. Oh, shoot. Somebody help me. Fruit cups and Shasta. You know, I can do a fruit cup, but see, and that's another thing. Even after fruit cup is really good because you got that heavy syrup. And I'm the type of person, if you're going to have a fruit cup, I like the heavy syrup. I ain't a light fruit juice type of person.
I need the
if it ain't real fruit and it's a fruit cup, I'm going to need a heavy syrup. Heavy on the syrup, please.
I needed a fruit juice. I'm working on this body, honey.
I'm working on this body. Look, I got 4 months to eat what I want. After that, I can't eat shit. So I'm about to indulge for the next 4 months. That's all I can say, because I ain't going to be able to eat nothing in 4 months. But I can get that ganja again. And that's what... I'm horrible. I'm so horrible. But I can't wait to smoke again, y'all.
Back to this
Duchess.
Carlos King.
The Duchess is ready to smoke. What about Carlos King? Oh, yeah. Okay, I forgot. Sorry, Carlos. You got us all off base here. We got to talk about bodies. Speaking of bodies.
He's over there hungry, y'all.
And I'm telling you straight up, I'm hungry. But anyway, speaking of bodies, I will say this about Martell. This man do have a nice body. Nobody can take that from him. No, Inico, no. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's just irrelevant to me. Like
it is, but we talking about we trying to work on the good things here, okay?
He looks like my uncle, and I just cannot indulge in this conversation.
So you don't think, okay, take away if you have never met Martell.
Okay.
You've never met Martell.
I've never met him.
Listen, you ain't never met him. He ain't never been on the show. You see him walking down the street. You see him in a grocery store. You see him sitting in the car next to you at a stop sign. You see him walking his dog in the park. You see him playing with his kids at the Jungle Gym.
I would say, what up, Unc? He looks like my uncle. It doesn't matter if I never seen him.
Okay, now I got to be like Lee with the T and Mod. Gotta bring it back to Ready to Love. Okay, so now you're trying to be like AP. When she's AP. See, that's sad. Only AP lasted for a little bit on Ready to Love. But who was it? I think it was Clifton that she went on her first blind date with. And she said that Clifton reminded her of her brother, nephew, something along those lines.
Y'all know how I feel. If you ain't black as this shirt, I don't want you.
I mean,
if you're not darker than me, you're not a starter to me.
Martell ain't black enough.
He's my color. Like if you're
no, he's not. He's darker than you.
He's too light for me. He looks like a family member, and that's just that. He's not ugly. He's not ugly, but he looks like my uncle, and he looks like a family member.
I know he looks like the same complexion of a lot of people. Oh, Casanova. Anyway.
No, definitely definitely not.
Yeah, I was trying to be cordial with that, but we ain't gonna speak on that no further.
No, the person that you're referring to is Chocolate. The person you're referring to is
he
Chocolate.
Must have been in some good ass lighting that had him light.
It was. He's definitely darker than me, though.
Okay, I'm gonna need a picture without lighting.
Okay, got you.
We can put that to bed. Okay. But
anyway, to bed, but I'm sorry.
Regardless of the complexion, take away the let's say he is black as your shirt.
I can't even envision that.
Look, Martell does have a nice body, and I won't take that away from him. He has worked on it very well, very good, and he takes care of it. That is one thing I can say about him. I can say two things about him. He's a great father, but you don't want to mention that because you're supposed to be a good father. But he has a nice body. If you just tell
I'm not going to hold you. When Carlos King was standing next to Martell, Carlos' face was more handsome than Martell's to me.
You know what I wanted to say is Carlos looked good. Carlos looked guts with a capital T, okay? Yeah. And I ain't never really looked at him like that before, but I was liking that green on him, that silver on him.
He has a nice smile.
He does. He has it. He got some. I'm like talking Jet Magazine now. But yes, Carlos is a very...
When he was walking, when they did the pose for the prom, I was like, all right, okay, Carlos.
I would love to know who... Look, now I want to be all in this business. Who you with? Who you messing with? Who you loving? Who you want to be hugging? You know what I'm saying? I need to know those type of things because I would be all about it. But, I was like, okay, y'all had y'all little ta thing going on. He gave him like, oh, okay, you can have that one. Then Martin like, oh, okay, you can have that. That wasn't even really a battle. But I do want to see what everybody thought because that was funny. So but even though Carlos is messy, he did not mention Melody to him. He didn't mention him to Melody when she was on last week.
He mentioned Melody.
He did win. I missed that part.
Martell told about when he first
he did. And that's another high road he took. If Melody was asked that question, I don't think
that's because he still loved her. You could tell he still loved her. He gushed about that moment.
He's the one who messed up big time. She did what she did for make him think that he had to do what he do, but he realized his mess, and that's why I can forgive him and stop talking shit about him. Because if he can right his wrong and understand that he does feel for her still, and I think that shows even more since him and Ariane are done with. I think that speaks volumes. And I'm still hoping at this point they can start to get to a better place. And I'm wondering by him not being with her makes her want to try to be in a better place now. So like next or by the end of the season or next season or whatever, I would love to see if they can have a dynamic at that point. Carlos looked his best last night. I was shocked, but Marta looked better than ever too. That's what Monique, you my people.
Yeah. I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. When they was doing that pose game for the magazine, them facial expressions that Martell was making, no sir.
You know what, Monique, you're right. He did. How did she react? I don't even remember. Tell us how she reacted, because I so forgot. He
was on some snooty stuff. Because listen, when they said that the fame is getting to Melody head, I agree, because her confessionals now and how she act now, she was not doing all of that. Like, because did y'all see? I know we're not talking about it right now, but I want to just bring this small point up. Did y'all see in the confessional? I think they asked, how did she feel about her and Tisha not speaking at the housewarming, and she was like, I don't give a damn.
I don't care. Yep, she did.
Like, girl, now you're doing too much. Now it's edging on to be too much.
I thought the same thing.
Like, it was cute at first, but now it's old at this point. Just like when Wanda goes off, it was funny at first, and now it's just old.
I think Wanda's just Wanda because she is old. So,
oh damn!
You can't teach your old dog new tricks, and she want to stick up for her daughter who won't come out and stick up for herself. And not saying Tisha don't speak up for herself, but for the times that she should, at least a little bit more, like buck up, Bart, buck up. Something, because Jesus, you gotta have your.
You can tell that Tisha like it. Tisha likes it because when she was in that confessional, and I'm sorry, I don't like that blonde wig on her.
Girl, I have a picture of that so I can post it and say what y'all think of the blonde.
I don't like it at all.
Yes,
I don't like it at all.
I saw that. I'm like, okay, I see you. But now I'm sure. Look, now I'm about to be like this. I'm sure the millimeters think they trying to copy her look because Mel had blonde hair at one point.
I don't think that, but I just don't think it
the millimeters gonna go off on it.
And it might just be that shade of blonde, because I am a cosmetologist. So, there are many shades of blonde, and you have to get the right blonde to complement your skin tone. Anyway, when Marceau had mentioned Wanda in their confessional with that blonde hair, she was like, if you invite Wanda, you know what you're going to get. I was like, oh, you like that. You like that. So you done showed us your true colors now, lady. You like that your mama go off on people, so you don't have to.
But, and that's what's crazy, because during the show, you can see her rolling her eyes like I think she do like it. However, with her liking that and Wanda doing that, she looks like she can't defend herself. And I think that's the part she don't like. However, I think she do like the fact that Wanda does defend her, because she doesn't defend herself. Now, she may think like, I have to choose my own battles or whatever. But my question is, why do you feel you have to choose to not fight that battle? You like Kiki has made it perfectly clear that and Tisha have went at it, have fist fought, and then you saw Tisha at the Galentine, calling Mel out of her name like she had some hood in her. That other side of the tracks came out in her. You know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, while everybody's talking about all these bodyguards that Mel has, well, maybe she feels like she need to have one on guard because Tisha's always going to have hers.
You know what? That's a good one. Because Tisha has had a bodyguard.
Allegedly.
Day one. All allegedly. Yes. Yes. Exactly. She has had that bodyguard since day one. And
literally,
Wanda loves to play that role. Like, that's her favorite role to play. Like, she has no problem playing it.
I know y'all weren't talking about my baby.
Her baby. Everybody a bitch up in here over her baby.
I can't wait to see Jalen stand up for his mama.
And he did. Like, ain't nobody gonna be no bitch up in this house, Wanda. Like, you ain't gonna talk about my mama like that up in here. You know what I'm saying? And that, like I'm the man of this house. You gonna respect.
I was like, come through, Jalen. I can't wait to see.
Respect. Happy birthday to Jalen. Today is his birthday. Happy 24. It is Jalen's birthday.
He's 24.
He's 24. Oh my, what is that? What is that? No. Look, I need to take a whole entire real shot for that. I can't drink out of a.
This is why I don't like being on camera.
Out of a gallon bottle right now. I want to take a straight shot. I need to know, am I okay? Am I wrong? No, I can just pour it in the cup. What am I talking about? Oh, Monique, you might be right. Oh, yes. Okay.
That is not lasting to the weekend.
And even though I had today off, next week is my real week. So I do know this so far because you were asking about my schedule. So I do know my weekend off is going to stay the same. So next weekend is my full weekend off. That I do.
You better be on Tipsy Talk. That's all I know.
I will be there this Sunday.
And we know it won't be with that bottle right there.
Hold on, though. We booked and busy next Sunday because we got DC playing with Tanisha. And we've got the locker room next Sunday. Then we got Tipsy Talk. And then we got this. So we going live.
Wait, is that this coming Sunday?
Yes.
Oh,
you're not.
I'm gonna see what I can do. I
need to know. I asked you last week what's it gonna be, so I can.
Well, I told you if I have to do it on the plane, honey, I'll do it on the plane.
Like I said, Kamisha is supposed to be on next week's on Tipsy Talk this week. I don't know if I'm gonna do a double guest. I might also see if Tiffany wants to be on this week. Or I might put her on the next following because Mod is going to be on the next Tipsy Talk. Lord mercy. Next locker room. So we don't know. So that's 3 guests so far. And then all I know is at some point I know I can't have Carmen on with Mod. However, they did kind of sort of make up. I don't know how that's gonna go or whatever, but yeah, you know how that's. What will he say? Oh, that's a big bottle. I'll give you 2.
I don't give her past the weekend.
Monique! You ain't right, girl. You ain't right. She said she gave me a whole extra day. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? She said, I'm going to give you to the 26. I can't deal with you, girl.
Oh well, damn, that's not the weekend. That's when I leave. That's Thursday.
Ah, you really giving me a week? Look, I didn't even think of the date. Monique, you ain't no kind of good for me. No.
Yeah,
What?
I'm with you, Monique.
Y'all so dirty. Look, I'm gonna have to text Ellen V. I missed her this whole weekend. Where's
Yeah.
Ellen V?
Prayers to Ellen V. Just hoping that you're good and you're safe.
Yes, shout out to Miss Ellen V. Where is she? I miss hers. I misses hers. Mocha Mima didn't come this week either. Like, where my bitches at? Where my bitches? Where my bitches? Where my bitches? Okay, I got me
Where
a
my
shot.
girls at? From the front to back.
I wish I had. Oh, did I bring it down here? So I don't know if y'all told y'all, but I attempted to order a chalice before. Oh, see, y'all just doing me so wrong. Y'all doing me so wrong. Hold on.
And I'm leaning more towards the 4. I'm leaning more towards the 4 than the 5.
Y'all ain't right. Y'all is not right. So I already attempted to order my chalice goblet. So I did. I ordered one. You know, a real one, like a cup real one. Y'all want to know if they brung me?
She got that from IKEA. Or what's that other one? What's that other one that starts with a Wayfair?
Wayfair, or no, is it Wish?
That too. That too.
Look at this shit. No one sent me.
Oh, that's funny.
$9.99 for this. I should have known because it was cheap. I was trying to be cheap. What I'm gonna do with this shit? What I'm gonna do is take a shot. Look, this probably ain't even. That's it. This ain't even a shot. Ooh wee.
That is a keychain.
This is decor. This is what it is. This is decor. This is decorative. You can't do nothing with this. It didn't even fit my whole entire shot in this. I'm so bad. But a shot nonetheless. Look, I'm gonna sip it like Dina do.
Put your pinky up.
Look, for this, I'm gonna have to put all 3 fingers up because I can only put the thumb in my index. That's the.
Oh my goodness.
That's what problem we have here.
In my Shanae voice.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's the challenge that came. And I was like, ooh, I got something from Amazon. What's this? And you know how usually you know what you order. And I'm like, hold on, this ain't my challenge because I know I ordered a challenge, a real one. I opened this shit. I'm like, it's cute though. It is
Girl.
cute.
That is supposed to come with the Barbie Playhouse. That's one of them sold separately.
I don't know if it's from
Barbie's Pimp Cup sold separately.
Play School or from Mattel. Maybe even Play-Doh. I don't know. But whatever.
Pimps Up, Hoes Down sold separately.
Come on now. Come on. Let's be real. Can we please be real? They played me. They played me to the left, but whatever. But this was definitely a good episode of DC and a good episode of the Nightcap. I just can't believe Heavenly was acting the way that she was, but Martell played it off very good. And for her to call Tisha weak, I think that was just like, okay, you could say she weak, but that's like a big accusation to say. And I don't don't even remember what Martell said when she said that. Because you would think he would try to stick up for her, or at least try to stick up for Marcel's wife at that, since whatever they have going
Why
on.
would you think that?
I don't know.
They're not getting along.
He's trying to get back into Schultz, so that
But
might
she
help.
don't want him there. So,
but maybe he's trying to help. Maybe he thought that would help. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm just saying it could be, could be not. It is what it is. But even though still, so next week, Tamar Braxton is going to be.
I love Tamar.
A guest. I like Tamar. First of all, I love that she won Celebrity Big Brother because I love Big Brother, and Big Brother is starting again very soon because it's about to be the summer, and that's when Big Brother goes on. So I cannot wait. That's gonna be very tricky for me.
I don't care what nobody says. She's the best voice in the family.
Oh, no doubt. Well, Tony's good too. I like her and Tony's
He is a baritone. Tamar has the whole range from the top to the bottom.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Love Tamar. I love Tony too. Don't get me wrong. I love Tony too.
My favorite sister. And rest in peace, may the higher power.
Rest in peace to Tracy.
Because I love me some Tracy. But I love me some Trina too. Because she is like the party girl. Let's drink. Let's have fun. It's like it's a mix between Tracy and Trina, who are my favorite Braxton sisters. Now I wonder, is the Braxtons going to come back after Trina is no longer? After Tracy is no longer with us, and everything of the sort going on. And it was fishing around. See, now we jumping to a whole other thing. But is Tamar back with the old boyfriend who she had went on a whole entire rampage about?
I think that they just agreed to be cordial. I don't believe that they're back together.
Because that would be crazy if they were. After all that went. But even if they're cordial now, I could, if I were him.
You have to forgive people.
God forgives. I don't. No. I will forgive you to a certain extent. But if you just to a point where I know you just that type of person, I can't forgive you. I just can't. Not at that point. But to each their own. That's their relationship, friendship, whatever you want to call it, cordialship. I wish them the best, what have you. I can't say nothing, but that is going to be a very fun episode because, Tamar loves to bring the kiki, a little bit of messy, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So I feel that her and Carlos King could definitely be besties if they ain't by now. So that's going to be a good episode next week. And since I am off next Saturday, we will be, we will be going on after Nightcap with Carlos King, since that goes off at 10:30. I will say 10:45, 11, we will come on. And, we're jumping it back because of, see, Monique said that she think they back together. See, I thought I heard something about that. Let me look. Now I got to Google again. Is Tamar back with her old boyfriend? Because what is going on? Because I knew I heard something about that. And
she said that he was her best friend.
Say what now?
She said that he was her best friend.
I'm going to just put in, is Tamar Braxton dating anyone? No, okay. They put in Tamar Braxton single. That's the first thing that come up.
See? They just reconcile, basically just getting to a healthy place, I feel like.
Oh, it says, who was Tamar relationship? Braxton was previously married to music executive Vincent Herbert. Shout out to Vincent Herbert. I wonder what he's doing. The singer filed for divorce and allegedly finalized in 2019, 1 year after divorce filming. after dating her most recent ex, David Adefeso. So they're still calling him her ex. Okay, is Tamar in a relationship? Now Tamar says she's on a hiatus from dating. Is Tamar Brexa single 2021? Okay. Okay, it says she is currently single, but that was in 2021. We in 2022. Is Tamar and David still together? 2020. Okay, that was 2021. See, there hasn't been an update for 2022 yet. That's the problem. So we gonna revisit this next Saturday when she is on the show, and we gonna do some digging by then and find out what's really real. But Monique, I
I'm
heard
sure Carlos gonna ask her.
Say what?
I'm sure Carlos might ask her.
That's what I'm saying. If Carlos is Carlos, he gonna ask her, and we gonna see what's going on. So hopefully we will see that and all of that good stuff. So, Nicole, is there anything you want to add before we end this beautiful live? I want to thank everyone for coming out, especially Monique. You have been the most active today. Kamisha came through. A. Smith came through. We had a little bit of KK. Speak with your girl, Marcella. Still need to talk to her. Dina, my baby, my big sis. Thanks for coming out. Too Cold, was happy to see that you came back. I don't know where you've been, girl, but glad you back. And yes, so on that note, thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night. And please come back again. Oh my God. I'm mad.
Why?
You know what we were supposed to do that we didn't do.
No.
All month.
No. We'll talk about it in a second.
Oh, we gonna talk about it?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to make it quick because y'all know I got to go.
No, not on here.
No, we were supposed to talk about something else on here.
No.
We supposed to talk about those.
No.
Why?
It's the Tito's. You don't remember something, but we'll talk about it in a second.
Okay, we're gonna jump off and talk about it. But thank you, girl, for coming through. Monique King, thank you for coming through, and thank you for everything once again. I always remember my first super chat. I think I said everybody that came out up in this piece tonight. So hope y'all have an amazing Nicolette. Thank you for joining. Look, thank you for joining, Nicolette. Nicolette, we're about to end it. Where you been, girl?
On the watch back, I want you guys to see if you can tell the difference between the beginning Confessions voice and then the after Tito's Confessions voice. It's a wonderful transition.
If I would wake up earlier to be this up for Kamisha's panel, I'd be a whole different bitch. But I wake up I'm still asleep when I'm on Kamisha's panel.
Me too.
If y'all realize that I don't talk a lot on Kamisha's panel, it's because I just woke up and I just went to sleep 4 hours ago.
Yes, and the only reason we're up is to do the panel with Kamisha. And I've been trying to tell myself to go back to sleep and never do.
The whole time we can't wait to go back to sleep. Oh my goodness, I was searching for your channel. Well, Nicolette, make sure you know what to do. Put a reminder on my shizzle, so you will get a reminder every time I come on. So I'm gonna let you know that we go live every Saturday and Sunday for show. Anything is just a surprise if I go live any other time. I'm going to try to start going live more. And make sure you follow the E Nicole on Instagram and on YouTube at hashtag on everything. And make sure y'all following me on Instagram. I don't ever see y'all liking nothing on my Instagram. Y'all know I'm the Instagram queen. So I have surpassed. Look, let me tell y'all. So I think I just surpassed 22.1K subscribers on Instagram, y'all. I am still striving. Oh, 22.2K subscribers on Instagram right now. So I need to all to make sure y'all following me there and following me here. Because the more traction we get here, the more fun we can have up here, more people in the chat. Make sure y'all following the E Nicole on Instagram and following hashtag on everything on on YouTube to get
And
it
the
going.
Nicole on YouTube.
And the E Nicole on YouTube. And I will be letting y'all, I'm about to make me a second YouTube, and I'll let y'all know that in the future. Yes, Nicolette, make sure you hit that reminder bell and you ain't never got to miss a thing. Now, sometimes YouTube be tripping because I know last time LMV said that we was like an hour in and she said, why am I now just getting a notification for this live? So y'all got to make sure. But we will be going live every Saturday at Carlos King goes off at 10:30. So I'm gonna give us a whole half hour. 11 o'clock we will be going live every Saturday, and 10:30, 11 o'clock we will be going live every Sunday also. And also make sure y'all check out Tipsy Talk every Sunday at 9 o'clock. And what is it on Wednesdays?
Growing with Gilfie.
Growing with Guilty on Wednesdays at what time?
It's at 7.
At
And
7.
then that's on hashtag on everything. But on DE Nicole, I have my 2 cent. And we have an interview with the Kamisha on May 30th. Her first official interview.
Thank you, Nicolette.
I'm chatting it up. So I can't wait for
that
that.
is going to be all types of fun. And make sure y'all are here at 6 o'clock for the locker room, where we talk about relationships and love and all things going on in the Black community. Hoping that Kamisha Reviews will be a guest on this week's episode. And Tina from Ready to Love Potomac, hashtag DMV, will be a guest soon. And I'm working on some other pretty little guests to come and arrive. Mod Afro Mama will be a guest on the locker room very soon. Make sure y'all go subscribe to Mod Afro Mamas on YouTube and Instagram as well. And our lovely big sis who was also in the chat, Dina, aka Christina, please make sure y'all go follow her. She does Bad Boys. She is doing Gaslit. She is doing It's Over, but we're not sure if a third is coming. But Jocelyn's Cabaret. So make sure y'all is getting into all of Kamisha Reviews. Y'all can see us on her panel on Saturday for Put a Ring on It, and Sunday, who she also that we are both a part of, is Love and Marriage DC panel, along with some other extraordinary women. So we are booked and busy, and we're just trying to be here to give y'all the content that y'all need and deserve to get. So did I cover everything? Did I cover everybody? I think I did. So with that being said, y'all, thanks again for coming out. We will see y'all next time. Have a beautiful and lovely week. And if y'all ever want to chat, we are always available in the DMs for whatever. If y'all got any gossip or anything going on that y'all want us to talk about, let us know. And if you are part of the locker room chat, if you have anything you would like for us to discuss, please DM me and let me know, and we will get it going on. Thank y'all for coming, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.